Welcome, historians. Today is a short story in the life of Jacob. Let's welcome Ming Lu to the channel to bring us this short yet important Bible story.
Thanks, Zoe. Hi, historians. We left off with Jacob traveling to his uncle Laban's home to find a wife. Today's story shows us a stop Jacob made along the way. Let's take a look. Jacob left Beersheba and went toward Haran. And he came to a certain place and stayed there that night because the sun had set. Taking one of the stones of the place, he put it under his head and laid down in that place to sleep. And he dreamed, and behold, there was a ladder set up on the earth, and the top of it reached heaven. And behold, the angels of God were ascending and descending on it. And behold, the Lord stood above it and said,
I am the Lord, the God of Abraham your father, and the God of Isaac. The land on which you lie I will give to you and to your offspring. Your offspring shall be like the dust of the earth, and you shall spread abroad to the west and to the east and to the north and to the south. And in you and your offspring shall all the families of the earth be blessed. Behold, I am with you and will keep you wherever you go, and will bring you back to this land. For I will not leave you until I have done what I have promised you.
Then Jacob awoke from his sleep and said,
Surely the Lord is in this place, and I did not know it.
And he was afraid and said,
How awesome is this place! This is none other than the house of God, and this is the gate of heaven.
So early in the morning, Jacob took the stone that he had put under his head and set it up for a pillar and poured oil on the top of it. He called the name of that place Bethel, but the name of the city was Luz at the first. Then Jacob made a vow, saying,
If God will be with me, and will keep me in this way that I go, and will give me bread to eat and clothing to wear, so that I come again to my father's house in peace, then the Lord shall be my God. And this stone which I have set up for a pillar shall be God's house. And of all that you give me, I will give a full tenth to you.
Then Jacob went on his journey and came to the land of the people of the east. Let's head over to the podcast studio for a brief discussion with Zoe.
Welcome to the podcast, Ming. It's so good to have you in the studio since you do so much behind the scenes for his story.
Thanks, Zoe. It's great to be here. You know, I love what we do here at His Story, getting the word of God out to other kids like us.
That's right, Ming. And although this is a short story, it is just as important as the rest of the Bible. Tell us what you discovered about Jacob in this story.
I discovered that Jacob's faith was stimulated by the dream that God sent him. He believed that God's presence was in the land, and so he marked the covenant that God made with him by vowing to honor God with 10% of everything gifted to him by God. He wanted to bless God in return.
What a way to honor our Father by giving of our faith and trust in Him and giving Him back a portion of what He already gave to us. God is such a great Father, and He deserves our love and respect. All right, that concludes this episode. Short, yet sweet. Ming, thanks for taking the time to do this episode for us, and thank you for all you do for His Story.
You are welcome, Zoe. It was fun.
Historians, don't forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel. See you next week for another Bible story from God's point of view.